Hi, and welcome. Every story has a lesson, and today's story is one you won't forget. My name is Tom. This is a story about a choice, a hard choice. My wife, or a child. What would you choose? My sister Clara and her husband died in a bus crash. The police called me. I went to the hospital. I had to see them. I had to say yes. They were gone. That day broke me. After the funeral, a woman came to talk to me. She was a social worker. She said Clara had a daughter. Her name was Lucy. She was 10 years old. She had no parents now, no family, only me. She said, "Lucy needs a home. She needs you." That night I talked to my wife, Leah. We sat in the kitchen. The house was quiet. Leah never wanted children. She was afraid of them. She loved our clean home, our calm life. I said, "Lucy is my sister's child. She is my blood. She has no one." Leah looked down at her hands. She stayed silent. Then she looked at me. Her eyes were full of fear. She said, "Are we ready? A child? A sad child?" I held her hand. I said, "We will do this together. We must." She took a deep breath. She nodded slowly. "Okay," she said, "for you. We will try." Lucy came the next week. She had a small bag. Her eyes were red. She did not smile. She did not say hello. She stood in the living room, quiet, small, like a lost shadow. From the first day, something was wrong. Leah tried to be nice. She cooked food. She bought clothes. She cleaned Lucy's room. But there was space between them. Cold space. Lucy was sad. She was angry, too. She missed her parents. She wanted her old life. She did not listen. She did not say thank you. One night Lucy came to me. She was crying. She said, "Uncle Tom, Aunt Leah doesn't like me. I can feel it." I hugged her tight. I said, "That's not true. She is trying. Give her time." But inside I knew. Leah's smiles were fake. Her hugs were quick. She spoke kindly, but not warmly, like Lucy was a guest, not family. I was stuck. I loved my wife. I promised her my life. But I loved Lucy, too. She was my sister's child, my last piece of Clara. Soon, Leah started to complain, only to me. She said, "Lucy is hard. She is messy. She doesn't respect me." And I felt the choice getting closer. One terrible evening, Leah said it aloud. We were eating dinner. Lucy dropped her glass. Milk spilled on the table. Leah said, "You are so clumsy, just like your mother." The room froze. Lucy's face lost all color. She stood up and ran away. Her door slammed shut. I looked at Leah. I could not breathe. I said, "How could you say that? That was my sister." Leah did not say sorry. She said, "It is the truth. This house is not my home anymore. It is her house." 1 year passed. The house felt heavy, quiet, tense. Lucy had bad dreams. She screamed at night. She cried about the crash, about the bus, about her parents. One night her screams were loud. I ran to her room. I held her tight. I rocked her slowly, like she was a baby. She cried into my chest, "I want my mom! I want my dad!" She said it again and again. I looked up. Leah was at the door. She did not step inside. She just watched us. Her face was empty. After Lucy slept, we went to the kitchen. Leah made tea. Her hands were calm. Her eyes were decided. She said, "Tom, this house is not my home. It is full of sadness, of a child I did not choose. I did not choose to be a mother, not like this." My chest felt cold. I said, "What are you saying?" She looked at me. "I want my life back," she said, "my quiet life. You must choose, her or me." I could not believe her. I said, "You want me to send Lucy away? To strangers? She is my family." Leah said, "And I am your wife. You promised me. This is not the life I wanted." We argued all night. Nothing changed. She slept alone. 6 months later, her bag stood by the door. She kissed my cheek. Her eyes were sad. "I love you," she said, "but I cannot live this life." Then she left. The door closed. I stood alone. I lost my wife. I chose a child. 6 years passed. Lucy is 16 now. We still live in the same house, but it feels different. It is loud. It is warm. Her drawings cover the walls. Her music fills the rooms. Her friends laugh on the sofa. The house is alive. The beginning was hard, very hard. I was everything to her, father, mother. I learned to cook. I learned homework. I learned patience. Some nights I cried alone. I missed Leah. I missed my old life. But every morning Lucy smiled at me. She called me Dad, and I knew I made the right choice. But I never regretted my choice, not once. Last week was Father's Day at Lucy's school. She asked me to come. I sat in the school hall with other fathers. Lucy stood on the stage. She held a small gift. She said, "This is for my Uncle Tom. He is my father now." She walked me and gave me the gift. It was a small box. I opened it. Inside was a simple keychain. Attached to it was a small, flat stone. Words were painted on the stone. The words said, "To my hero, you chose your family, even when that choice took everything from you." I cried right there in front of everyone. I didn't care. Lucy hugged me. She whispered, "Thank you for choosing me, Dad. I am not alone anymore. I have my daughter. I have a new kind of family. It is not the family I planned, but it is my family." Sometimes life gives you a difficult choice. Sometimes the right choice hurts. But love is not always easy. Love is a choice you make every day. I chose love. I chose Lucy. And maybe, just maybe, there is hope for new love too. A nice woman at the library smiles at me sometimes. We talk about books. Lucy likes her. The future is still open. Our story is not finished yet. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe, like, and share. More stories are coming soon, and you are always welcome here.